groovy.
Hail to the king, baby.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Jonathan.
I'm Zelda.
Welcome to North Lake Survivors. Yes, I'm wearing my glasses. Deal with it. Okay, moving on. So I thought for the first episode of the new year, we could talk about this past year. Anything life-changing happened this past year? Anything at all?
I can't believe it's been, has it been this year? It doesn't even feel like it was there this year.
It was July, sir. The answer better be yes.
I got married.
You did.
It was very
yes.
life-changing and very unexpected. Seeing how, we didn't date for a very long time, so it was very unexpected.
Yeah,
But,
ironically, the first date was the year before.
Yeah, the year before. So I was just like, a lot can happen.
A whole life can change.
Whole life can change very quickly.
It was a beautiful wedding.
It was.
In July.
Nice. Yeah. It was hot, but it was indoors, so.
It was
yeah.
beautiful.
And then went to Mexico, which was amazing. And you went out on a trip
I went on a road trip to
Mm-hmm.
the West Coast. I went home to San Diego. Stopped off at a few places. Went to first Roswell. Not as much to do in Roswell as I would have thought.
Aliens.
I did not see any, but
UFOs.
I went to the museum. That was cool.
But you didn't see any UFOs.
No, I did not. I wish.
Were
I
you
looked.
even looking?
I did. I was outside with binoculars, like where they at. And then I went to LA. I walked on the writers and actors strike. I specifically signed in at the writers booth and then grabbed an actor's sign by mistake. But it's cool. I'm an actor too, so it's fine. But that was fun. I met some cool people there, took some pictures, and I was part of a strike, which I really enjoy.
That's cool.
Then I went to Comic-Con, spent way too much money. I'm still trying to get out of that debt.
Well, it's Comic-Con, so.
I was also coping with some things.
Hey.
New Year's Eve last year I spent with you and Nino
Yeah.
on the eve of just ending my first relationship of 9 years.
Yeah.
So it was a very and then we got back together for a couple months and then ended again.
Kind
So,
of a roller coaster.
I spent most of this year working 24/7
Yeah,
to
oh my
just
gosh.
cope
Just
with
kinda cope.
so I didn't have to think about anything.
Yeah.
And then I spent all that money and more. I impulse buy at Comic-Con. I spent thousands.
Thousands?
Literally
Oh my God,
thousands.
I didn't know you spent thousands. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's okay.
all to avoid my feelings.
It's whatever makes you happy.
Oh, I will not be doing that when I go this year. I'm going straight to Comic-Con. I'm gonna spend at most 1,000. At most.
Okay.
And that's it. Coming
That's
home.
a good number. Just at least 8,000.
Yeah, and that's including food and.
Yeah.
But that was a fun trip.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh.
fun.
But yeah, creativity-wise, I did not do a whole lot this year. Most of this year was spent working.
Yeah.
It was kind of a.
It's okay. Working, building up.
And yet I have no money.
Well, also it's the holidays and,
Yeah.
it's slow. Even the hospital is pretty slow during the holidays.
You're almost out.
Yeah. I'll start teaching. I did get a new teaching job. I'm so excited.
Yes, you got married and you got out of your job that you don't want.
Yeah. I'll still be there, part-time, if they need me. So,
So you're on call? Not on call,
not on
but
call, but they're kind of flexible. It's called PRN, so, as needed.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can pick up during spring break.
Oh, that's
Something.
convenient.
Yeah, so that's nice. Yeah. So
She's gonna be a teacher.
I know. It's weird.
That is exciting.
I don't know how to teach, but I'll figure it out.
Oh, you're gonna be a great teacher.
Thank you.
Makes me miss our North Lake days.
I know. I miss North Lake. Now I'm gonna be at North Lake. So.
Our old school.
I know. It's so nostalgic.
Have you been back? Was that where you had did you have the interview over the phone or did you go there?
I went there and that's where I had my orientation. It's in T building. You remember T building?
T building, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one in the back, right? The
Yeah.
labs?
Mm-hmm. The labs. And you have all the mannequins.
I showed my friend Jason a bunch of our old videos, and I showed him Project Escape.
Yeah.
I still love Project Escape.
was
I think that
fun.
one is
Mhm.
one of our best.
I like the Is that the one where we were like
You weren't in Project Escape.
No. But there was another one where there was like a patient who was trying to escape and he was violent and he pushed us. What's that one called?
That is Final Shift.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool too.
We rewatched that one too because that's why I started showing him stuff because he was doing something where he had to mask out something frame by frame, and so I showed him that one where I did it.
Yeah.
Where you and Ashley are dealing with the patient on the monitors in the background, so we never actually see you.
You don't see us, but
you're just on the monitor.
Yeah.
And I love that one.
That one was fun. I loved filming that.
I loved filming that. I think that one came out really good. I wrote 2 sequels and outlined a sequel to that.
We need to film that.
We do, because that one was so good.
I think we can get everyone together and do it.
Well, not Lawrence.
We can replace. We can have Nino. He can be Lawrence. Or
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, though, everybody else died.
Hey,
His character's the only one who survived. Because you and Ashley died.
Oh,
he murdered you. He snapped your neck.
Oh, yeah, we did die. Oh, that's sad.
And then the other character Lawrence played and Isao were both murdered. Because the very ending of it is a flashing red and their dead bodies.
Aw. Well, let's make that our New Year's resolution.
To film that?
Yeah.
I'm down.
More filming.
I definitely want to start getting back into things.
Yeah.
And start doing my stop motion stuff again.
Yes.
I've been too far away from that.
So, yeah.
But
Did you come up with any more New Year's resolution? Or?
Start working out. Which I've already started. I've tried to start already.
Yeah.
I realize how hard it is with Christmas shopping. So I'm like, alright, I'm not going to be too...
all the holidays with Thanksgiving and, like, Christmas, there's so many... Everybody's, like, eating good food, and it's so hard to,
all the candy.
Yeah.
I've been eating way too much candy.
Yeah.
But I love peppermint, and all the candy flavored at the stores are peppermint flavored. I've been eating, like, peppermint kisses like crazy, and I'm just like, I need to stop eating all this.
Yeah, the holidays make it really hard, and it's so cold.
They're not going to sell it in a week, so if I don't eat it now, when will I eat it?
Oh my gosh.
I have to eat it before the holiday's done. It's a horrible mentality.
Yeah.
Oh. But this year's been interesting.
Yeah.
So you went to Mexico. I went to California.
Mm-hmm.
You went on another vacation for your birthday, right?
Oh yeah, I went to San Antonio, and we went to Corpus. So we went on a road trip. We stopped at Buc-ees, which is essential. Every road trip you go, you stop at a Buc-ees.
I've obviously live in Texas. I've been on road trips. I've been to Buc-ees a bunch. I don't understand the appeal.
It's so good. I like their pulled pork sandwiches.
I always had their biscuit. I always get but they're so expensive.
Yeah. They're
so crazy expensive.
I don't know. It is, but the food hits.
And the food's not even what everyone always references. It's always, have you seen their restrooms?
Oh, the restrooms yes, the restrooms are so clean. They are only restroom I will go to on a road trip. Like, I have to.
The way that Chick-fil-A manages their lines in fast food is the way Buc-ees manages their restrooms.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who manage to get it right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But they're too pricey.
I guess I don't go there a lot to remember how much they cost.
And their gas station itself is like massive.
Yeah, it was pretty good because
it
everybody's
goes on
going
forever.
there. Because everybody's stopping to get gas, so that's good that they have a really big gas station.
Yeah, I don't mind. I have nothing against Buc-ees. I just don't understand the hero worship of Buc-ees.
I don't know. I guess it's just like,
My mom and aunt are obsessed. Like, oh, we have to stop at Buc-ees. Oh, look, there's Buc-ees. I'm just like, why? Why does it matter?
Maybe because
it's a gas station.
Maybe because the beaver is so cute too. Like the mascot, he's a beaver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Buc-ee's the beaver. He's cute, and a lot of people like to buy his merch. And a lot of people.
Hey, they're making bank. You can't fault them for that. This is.
They do have really good food too. They are pricey, but the food is good.
It is. Like I said, their biscuit sandwiches are really good.
Yeah.
I'll try their pulled pork next time.
Yeah, it was so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, after Buc-ees.
But they are just a gas station.
They aren't just a gas station. They're a place where you can eat. They're a place where you can relax. You could take a picture with Buc-ee himself.
Do they have a mascot walking around?
Last time I saw him. He was only there for a short while though. He was there for a short while. When I went to the restroom, I was like, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take a picture. I came back. He was gone.
He's like, that crazy woman wants a picture with me. He ran.
I was so sad. I was like, no.
She went up to him. I'm gonna take a picture with you. Just let me go pee. I'll be back. We're taking a picture. And then he's like,
I was like, let me go pee, and I'm gonna take a picture. I think he heard me, and he ran.
He ran out of the store, called his boss, like, this crazy lady's stalking me. I quit.
That's probably exactly what happened. He probably heard.
He burnt the costume on his way home.
He's like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, dear Lord. It's always packed, too. Every time I go, it's always packed.
I guess it depends what time you go, because I think there was one time I went.
It was dead?
It was probably like midnight or so. It was dead. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been there that late.
Yeah, we were driving back one time from Houston, like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was pretty dead. So yeah, if you go at 3 o'clock in the morning, it'll be.
Oh, dear Lord.
But yeah, after Buc-ees, we went to the Selena Museum in Corpus.
How was that?
That was pretty cool. Like, we got to see, you've seen Selena, the movie, right? So,
I've seen parts of it.
Yeah, so it shows all of the stuff that she owned, like all of her clothes, because she owned a boutique.
Yeah.
So it showed all of her clothes, and when you first get in, there's a piano, and you think, oh, she used to play the piano, but no, she never used to play the piano.
Then why is there a piano?
It was her dad. So
oh.
I was
Okay.
like, what? That was funny, because there's a tour guide, and he's like, you may think she used to play the piano, but she actually never did. I was confused. I was like, oh.
I remember one time, I think I was in Oak Cliff, and I forgot who I was with. It was some friends. We stopped at a restaurant just to get food, and they were having a Selena look-alike contest where everyone was getting up dressed like her and singing.
That's so cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I do see a lot of those. But yeah.
Well, she was important.
She was. She's very loved. And after that, we went to San Antonio Riverwalk.
I don't know if I've been to I think the only thing I've ever done in San Antonio is SeaWorld.
Yeah, we were going to do SeaWorld, but we decided just to do the Riverwalk instead. Because SeaWorld's pretty fun.
I'm biased. The San Diego one's better.
Oh, okay, then. Yeah.
San Diego one's better. It's, I don't know. It's my homeland.
Yeah, it's your homeland. I've never been to either, so I can't tell.
Also, the only time I went to the San Antonio one, I went with my mom, and then she got, I think, food poisoning while we were there. So we weren't there for long. So, whereas the SeaWorld in San Diego, I used to go we would get season passes, so we'd go all the time.
Yeah. Well, fun.
Back when things were affordable, we'd get season passes to the zoo, SeaWorld, Disneyland.
Yeah, now things are just gone up.
Now, to go to Disneyland, you have to be, like, uber rich. They've priced people out. Last year when I was going, I was like, I wanted to go for one day. And it was like close to $160 for one person ticket for one park. And it's like, what? For one day?
For one day? How much is 2 days?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But it's insane. Like,
I've never been, but now I don't think I want to go with that
you
price.
You priced out the average person.
Oh my gosh.
Disneyland is great though. It's worth going.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've been, so I don't know if they changed the rides, but the Pirates ride is fun.
Okay.
Dead Men Tell No Tales, and then whoosh. It's fun. The ride, apparently they've changed this one, but it used to be based off of that real racist movie, Songs of the South. What is it called? Splash Mountain. But now they've changed it, so it's no longer based off of that movie. But apparently the ride is still the same.
Oh, okay.
And that's so fun because at the very end of it, there's this giant water drop. And they take a picture as you're going, so everyone's always like, ah! And you could go and look at all the pictures. Yeah. And then if you want your own, you could buy it.
That sounds fun.
There's Toontown, which I know,
Looney Tunes?
Yeah, no. Like Roger Rabbit and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
That was, mostly for kids, but I haven't been to Disneyland since I was, I think the last time I went I was 15, and before that it was like 3 or 4 years before I went even then. So, but when I was a kid, Toontown was so much fun. When I'm going to have kids eventually. Stop judging me. I want to take them to Toontown because there's bumper cars, there's, you remember Frog and Toad?
Frog and Toad.
those like old comic
Oh.
strip things or
Oh.
books, like little kid books, like
I
little
was
kid
thinking
books.
you were talking about the frog and the toad that's like on the screen. But the frog. Never mind.
You think of Frogger?
Yeah.
No, not Frogger. Frogger's fun. They're like a couple of old friends who would always talk and things like that. They used to have like little like bumper cars with them, like little not bumper cars. That was Roger Rabbit. Like little like teacup things with them. It was fun. And then you have Magic Mountain. Disneyland's fun. It is worth going.
I'll go definitely.
I used to love the Haunted Mansion. And then
Ooh,
for
I love haunted
was it
anythings.
for Christmas or Halloween, they would deck it out like Nightmare Before Christmas. So everything's like Jack Skeleton and all that, and it's and Chains Red. You gotta go on the Haunted Mansion. You've seen the movies, right?
There's how many movies are there?
There's two. There's the Eddie Murphy one.
I've seen the Eddie Murphy one.
And then there's the Rosario
Yeah.
Dawson one.
I've seen the Eddie Murphy one. I didn't know there were two.
The new one just came out, I think, this year or the year before.
Okay.
No, I actually
Yeah.
think it's better than the Eddie Murphy one, but
Oh,
I've been told
okay
that's
then.
blasphemy.
So Rosario Dawson?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
That was
in it.
better.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to see which one's better.
But the ride is so much fun. Like you're in this room, and then the room just keeps getting longer and longer, and all the pictures are stretching out because basically you're on an elevator.
Yeah.
And then there's a part where you're going and you're on this ride, and it turns towards this mirror, and there's a ghost on the thing with you, like sitting right next to you.
Oh shit.
It's so much fun.
Aw.
You
So it's
gotta
kind
go-
of scary.
I used to go on it as a
Oh.
kid all the time.
I like scary stuff.
as you're leaving, there's a ghost talking to you, like, make sure one of our guests don't hitchhike home with you. And then every time I would go to Disneyland as a kid, I used to buy this thing that I think now is like, why did my mom buy these for me? It's the biggest waste of money, but I always wanted it. The invisible dogs. Which is just a dog leash. That is you've never seen it?
It's just a dog leash.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
It's insane. I guess
But
because
it looks like there's a dog attached to it.
so it's a leash going down and then it sticks up.
Sticks
So
up,
it's like
okay.
it's holding on to a
That's
dog.
actually pretty cute.
I
That's
used to
clever.
buy those all the time because I was like, I want a dog. Look, it's my dog. Because I was allergic, so I couldn't have a dog.
Yeah. Are you still allergic?
No.
Oh, I was like, wait.
I worked at an animal clinic. I'm fine.
I didn't know.
My
you were
mom,
allergic.
when we go to my aunt's house, she starts to have. So
Oh.
she's allergic, but I'm not. I'm
Okay.
fine.
I was like, dang. I don't remember you being allergic. Okay.
Well, when I was younger, I think I was.
Mm.
I'm told I was. I don't know. It could all be lies. I am allergic to paint and cigarette smoke.
Oh.
And grass, but I still played on the grass all the time.
Grass is everywhere.
Yeah. Oh. I wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like I was running. Let me take this. I'll hold on.
I was like, you're allergic to grass? Grass is like on the ground.
So what it would be is me and my friends would wrestle. We'd play around, and I wouldn't like. I wouldn't do that. I would get rashes.
Oh shit.
But I would still play on the grass all the
Oh,
time. 'Cause
no.
was I supposed to wrestle on the cement?
No, that's kind of painful.
So yeah, I would just deal with the rashes and move on.
Okay, as long as you weren't dying, like
That was a.
breathing, then that's okay. You
No.
could handle that.
It's just an
reaction.
annoying rash. I would go to the beach all the time and come home and my back would literally peel off.
Oh.
I'm Irish. My people burn. It's
Good times.
yeah, but most of this year I just spent indoor working. I didn't really do a whole lot.
Same after
Your wedding and then my
after
trip was the
trip.
big.
Yeah. Didn't do a whole lot, just work, try to find a job, which I finally found a new job, start in January.
It's good though. I'm excited for you.
Me too. I'm nervous because, it's something new, but I'm excited.
You
Yeah.
just gotta go in there and then be like, get a roller and then slam it on the desk and be like, listen here, you shitty little brats.
Oh my god, I just watched
Don't do that.
we watched a movie where the teacher, he was a music teacher, and he was so mean to his students. I don't know if you've seen it, Whiplash.
No, I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Yeah, he was so mean. I was like, oh my god. It was a good movie, but he was so mean to his students. He was calling him all these all types of names. He threw a symbol at one of the students.
Do not do that.
I was like, dang.
Don't do that. But
That was a good
I do think when you go there, you should read roll like from Key and Peele. Is Aaron here?
Oh, that Aaron. that was gonna be funny. Actually, I would do that.
I don't know. I had a teacher when I was a kid get mad at me because I was mispronouncing my last name.
You're mispronouncing your own last name.
Yes, because my last name is Goodheights, but
How do you pronounce it?
they told me that it was pronounced Gutierrez, which is.
Gutierrez?
I know people whose last name is Gutierrez. It's not even
That's
spelled similar.
That's completely different.
They both start with a G and end with a Z. Beyond that, it's completely different.
Oh my god.
And so then they called my mom in and got into an argument with my mother that her name was spelled wrong.
Oh my
And my mom's like,
God.
"We're German. It's a German name."
They actually did that?
Dude, I got in trouble for it, and they got mad at my mom and yelled at her that she was wrong.
And how did they finally resolve this issue?
I was like in first grade.
Oh my
I can't even
God.
remember how it resolved, but eventually they agreed my name was what my name was.
Oh my gosh.
Which is really insane too, because
Mhm.
my name wasn't Goodheims back then; it was Hemphill.
Yeah.
So every year when school would start, the teachers would say, I don't know if they did this at your schools, but in California they would start every year by going, "If there's something else you want to go by, let us know." Which usually they mean nicknames, like, "Oh, I want to go by Junior," or "My name's William, I want to be Billy." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Mhm.
I would always go, "Yeah, so my last name's Hemphill, but I want to use Goodheims. That's all I'm gonna write on any of my papers." And they were like, "You're changing your last name?" "Yeah." That's the only last name I'm gonna use. And I did this like in kindergarten, preschool on,
Oh my
like
gosh.
all I've ever gone by. But legally, my name was Hemphill.
Yeah.
Until I made enough money working to go into court
change
and
it.
change it.
Mhm.
But so a name that I told them I wanted to use, they still told me I was wrong.
Wow.
I'm just like,
That's
oh,
so messed up.
America, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, they don't let you do anything.
Good to hear. It's like, I know
Good to
people with
hear
that
it.
name. It's not spelled the same.
I still can't believe that.
It's
But-
insane.
Yeah.
The level of audacity of being like, you don't know your own name.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It's America. You can't change
Yeah.
it.
That's. Was that here in Texas? Or
No, this
was
is
it
when I was a kid. This is in
Okay.
California. Yeah. I didn't really go to school out here. I went to high school for a couple months and that's it.
Okay.
And then college. I didn't deal with you Texas people. With your
Really Texas people.
Texas history is as important as American
I don't
history.
even remember any Texas history.
It's all lies.
Except for the Alamo.
Which you lost.
Rub it in for you.
Just pointing it out. I do love that Texas' whole motto is remember the Alamo. It's
Remember
like
the Alamo.
you lost that fight.
Because they were taking a siesta.
Remember the battle we lost.
While taking a siesta. Siestas are important.
Okay. Okay. Make your excuses. You still lost. Dear Lord. Oh, man. So what are you doing for New Year's Eve?
We're going to Florida. So we're going out with Nino's friend Josh and Hannah.
You'll be in Florida for New Year's?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
I know. So we leave next Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll hang out, come back the 2nd.
I expect lots of stories about Florida Man.
About what?
Florida Man.
Florida man?
Have you never done this?
What's that?
Take out your phone,
Mm-hmm.
Google Florida Man, and then your birthday.
Florida man and then my birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Florida
Not the year, just,
man. The date?
the day and month, yeah.
9/16.
Mm-hmm. What's the first headline?
Florida man. Alleged Florida foot sniffer arrested. What? That's a thing?
So, there are so many stories about crazy people from Florida that you could just type in Florida Man and your birthday, and it will give you crazy stories.
Wow. Why am I going to Florida?
You didn't know this?
No.
I can't believe you never knew that.
God.
There's a lot of crazy things that happen in Florida.
Well, we're going to Tampa. I don't know. I've never been to Tampa. Have you been to Tampa?
The only place I've been in Florida is Orlando.
Orlando.
Because I went to Disney World and Universal.
I have a cousin in Orlando and I have a cousin in Miami.
Miami would be fun.
Miami's pretty fun. Mm-hmm. I went to Miami with Tina and Christy for Tina's birthday. That was pretty fun. Went by the beach. We didn't even go to the beach. We stayed on the beach.
You went to Miami and didn't go to the beach?
I know. It was so... I don't know why. It was Tina's birthday, so we just followed what Tina did. But...
In my head, Miami is just the beach. There's not a city. It's just the beach.
We stayed on the beach, but we didn't go to a beach. But we stayed.
You stayed literally on the beach.
I guess we could walk to it. It was walking distance.
And you didn't go.
We did. We actually didn't go. It was crazy.
You do realize that if you weren't going to go to the beach, you could have stayed further inland, and it would have been cheaper. The closer you get to the beach, the more...
It was 3 of us, so we shared a room. So
yeah,
it was still
but it would have been cheaper if you went further inland, if you weren't going to the beach.
Maybe we thought about going to the beach.
I don't know what to say.
I think we thought about it, and then we were like, eh. So we just kind of restaurant hopped, and it was so fun. It was a lot of good food.
When I go to San Diego, I look at prices, and the prices within walking distance of the beach are insane.
Our defense...
I can't imagine Miami's prices.
Our defense, we weren't trying to go to Miami. We were going to Puerto Rico, and our flight got... we missed our connecting flight. Because our flight to Florida got delayed so bad that I guess we missed our connecting flight. So we got stuck.
We got stuck.
Well,
you're going to get stuck somewhere. At least it's Miami.
Yeah, so we got stuck there. And then we were like, well, we'll just get a room here.
By the beach, and then didn't go to the beach. Why didn't you go to the beach?
I don't know why we didn't go to the beach. Ask Tina.
I just don't understand.
I don't know. Well, we still had a lot of fun. We went to different restaurants and bars, and it was fun. I just don't know why we didn't go to the beach. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
All Miami is a beach. That's all it is.
Our coffee is really good. The Cuban coffee.
I don't like coffee, at all.
I'm not a big coffee person, but the Cuban and the Colombian, they have a lot of Cuban and Colombian food, and it's so good. Cuban, Colombian food. And then the Cuban coffee is so good.
One time, one of Ashley's coworkers needed something notarized, so I went to this lady's house and notarized it. And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you some Turkish coffee." So I had Turkish coffee.
Was it good?
I don't even like regular coffee, and this was so bitter. And I was like, I forced myself to drink it to be polite.
It tasted like a warm feeling inside you.
I don't even like regular coffee. I think coffee is like the worst invention.
Cappuccino?
No, I've just barely started drinking tea.
I like tea. Tea's good. Because tea, you have so many different flavors. And
I like mint tea, and then, what's it called? Chai?
Chai tea latte?
Yeah.
Chai is so good.
I've been told that chai means tea, so saying chai tea is redundant.
I know, it is redundant. So I don't know why they call it chai tea.
Because it's America.
Every time I go to Starbucks, I get a chai tea latte. So
that's what they call it?
They do call it that.
Look at Starbucks, I'm telling you.
But I don't know, it just means tea. You're like, tea latte, okay.
I used to say, I had a friend who was Nepalese and taught me some Nepalese cuss words. So ma chigni means motherfucker. So I used to say ma chigni motherfucker.
I said that to my coworker. She's like, what? Who taught you that word?
So I used to know some conversational Nepalese, but all I remember is ma chigni, which means motherfucker. Buc-ees, which means like player.
Yeah.
But it's an insult. So I guess it's like a man slut.
Yeah.
And then boxy, which means bitch.
Yeah. Oh, there's another word for bitch. Rondi.
Rondi. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I learned that from my coworker. After I said machikni, they were like, oh my god. They were apparently a lot of Nepalese, they do not like that word.
So how's your PE class?
They do not like that word. You do not want to cuss.
So my friend who taught me all this stuff, her and her friends were kind of like rock and roll people. Like they would drink and smoke all the time. We're always playing guitar.
So not your typical.
Very chill, laid back stoner crowd. I have met other Nepalese people who are very much not like that.
Very kind of strict.
So I had this friend. I was taking PE with her, and so she was Nepalese, and we were talking, and I was like, well, I had a friend who taught me some, and I was like, but all I really remember now is Ma Chigni, and I didn't even get it out of my mouth, slapped me as hard as she could across the face.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what the fuck? You asked me what I knew! And she's like, do you know what that means? I was like, yes, do you? No, but it's bad. You can't say that. I was like, you don't even know what it means. You slapped me.
She doesn't know what it means.
She's like, I don't know the translation. It's something about my mother. I was like, okay.
Something about my mother.
I was like,
Something about my mother.
You asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh
You
my
did not need to
God.
slap me. But like hard, like.
Wow.
Oh.
So yeah, you better be careful who you say that to. Because, yeah, they had a really bad reaction when I said that. They were like, oh my God, what?
For Hindu, I do know Chut or Chutia,
Oh, yeah, Chutia.
which is fucker. And then Gandu, which is me. Hi, I'm Gandu.
Gandu. What does Gandu mean?
White.
White.
White, yeah. It's like gringo.
That's funny.
All I did in college was learn cuss words from other languages. Not languages, just the curse words.
Just the curse words.
Because what else do you need in life? What better way than you're in a meeting and you don't like this person, you're just like, Chutia. And they're like, what? Chutia. Don't worry about it. I'm just writing notes, Chutia. It's a term of affection.
And then when they find out, they know what that word means.
They look it up. It's like, this motherfucker, Chutia. Because my dad used to always say Chutia, even when it's Chu, because it's language, like man and female. He would always call me Chutia. So it's like, this motherfucker not only called me a fucker, but he called me a woman and a fucker.
Oh my God, he was funny.
Yeah, I see his stand-up stuff.
I know, his stand-up is so good. I love it.
I want to go one day.
Is he in Dubai?
He's in Dubai, yeah.
I want to go.
I want to go to Dubai just to watch his show one day.
Because he's so funny. I see him on TikTok.
I miss, like, me and him would just hang out, like, in class. Oh, like, not me and him, not when we skip class. Me and him would just hang out at North Lake, skipping class.
I remember, like, at the cafeteria area, right?
He would just make fun, like, we would just be sitting there, and people would walk by, and he had a joke ready for everybody that walked by. Funniest dude. Oh, man. I miss him. He was awesome.
He was very lively and funny. We should go to Dubai.
I'm down.
Find affordable tickets.
It would be fucked up, though. I go to Dubai to watch a stand-up. I have friends who do comedy here, and I've never been to their shows.
Oh, you have friends who do comedy here?
Quite a few, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But the first one I go to is all the way to Dubai.
Well, my dad goes way back.
It does. It does.
Yeah. He's like, our childhood days.
I think he's like one of my first friends on Facebook, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss North Lake.
Me too.
I remember we were in math class, algebra, right?
Yeah, Mr. G.
So,
our teacher.
So we met because I was hanging out with Tina, and then Tina went to the restroom when Tina came out with Zelda, and I thought they knew each other because you guys were like,
I know,
like
we
this
were, like,
coming
best
out.
friends after we came out of the bathroom.
So we talked a little bit. We hung out like once or twice more that semester, and we decided to take a class together, which was speech, if I'm not mistaken.
Speech, and was it also math too, or was that? Like
we coincidentally had math together.
Oh wow, that's funny.
So we intended to take speech together, and then coincidentally had math together.
That's pretty funny.
But we would always skip math, and Zelda you had all my passwords.
Yeah.
So I would just skip, like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
But she's like, well, I'll email them, and I was like, oh, I mean, I guess if you want to email them for me too. So in my head, you were emailing him from my email account, and then emailing him from yours.
No, I think I was.
No, yeah, I didn't find out till later. She would email him from her account and be like, me and Jonathan aren't coming to class today. And then, without fail, we would spend all day hanging out at North Lake, right? Us, Lucy, a couple other friends, all just hanging out. And without fail, we always hang out where McDad and Hussein worked, like the IT part, with the Kita, like in that little Above, like, there's a theater where all the stage and all the plays and all that happen.
Yeah, the performance.
Up above, there's a little lobby, and then the IT thing's there. So because McDad worked there, we would hang out in the lobby all the time, just chilling with Ankita and all that.
Yeah.
That was kind of our little hideaway spot because no one went in there. But we would hang out there a lot. But every once in a while, we'd go hang out at different places in the school, and without fail, there would be one point in the day where Zelda would walk out of the room. She wouldn't tell anyone. She would just
I don't remember.
it would drive me insane. Every day, almost. Every time we had math class, at least. She would walk out of the room for a few minutes. And in those few minutes, our math teacher would walk in, look at me, shake his head in disappointment, walk out, and then I would look around. I'm like, Zelda's not here. And then as soon as he was gone, she would walk back in the room. It was like, oh, I had to go do something. And I'm like, every time!
Shake his head in disappointment.
But you were always gone. She'd be there the whole day. But the few moments he was there, she's gone.
Oh my God.
You don't exist. And I'm like, is she doing this intentionally? Is she seeing him and then hiding?
I don't even remember that.
It was time after time after time.
Funny.
I would always get caught.
Oh my God.
You would never get caught. And we were always together.
That was funny.
She set me up.
I don't remember that at all.
You set me up. Oh my God.
I just can't believe I would email him and be like, hey, I'm not coming to class. Like, that's weird.
Yeah. But you did it over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Those are fun times, man. So what are you looking forward to next year? Your new job?
My new job.
You start in January, right?
Start in January. I think classes start January 16th, but we come back and like get ready for the spring. I've been having trouble logging in because I was a student there. So I'm trying.
You still haven't figured it
I
out?
haven't figured out. They
Lord.
escalated it, so I'm hoping before the semester starts that they figure out my past. I'm hoping. I don't know why they can't just delete my student ID.
I don't see why they couldn't.
Yeah, I'm like, can I just delete? Because I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to North Lake.
Why would you?
Yeah.
You have a master's.
Yeah, because
why would you go back to community
I have my
college?
master's, so I don't think I would ever go back and take classes.
No, you have your master's.
Yeah, so I don't know why they can't just delete my student account, but I'm hoping I get this resolved before.
There has to be a way.
Yeah.
You can't be the first person who works there who went there once upon a time.
No, because there's another girl who also took anatomy there, and she's teaching now. So I'm gonna reach out to her to see how she fixed it. If I still can't get in.
Yeah, there has to be a way to resolve it, because that's just insane.
Yeah. So hopefully, because I'm not the only one who went to North Lake and now teaching. Because there's quite a few of us, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
I miss North Lake.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's like very friendly. Like there were so many clubs. Remember the Bible study that we went to?
Got free food all the time.
Got free food. Oh my
International
gosh.
Club.
International Club.
I used to go to that one a lot.
Oh yeah, we went to watch movies in there too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I was also part of the history club.
Mm-hmm. There was so much. I remember when we stole free highlighters.
No, hold on.
Oh my God.
I did not. I was
They were free.
I was in biology class. Like a good student. And then I left biology class, and Zelda and Tina run up to me, and they're like, we gotta go. And I was like, what? We stole highlighters. I was like, why did you steal highlighters? And then I think it was Tina was like, they were free. I was like, then you didn't steal!
But it was just so, the way we did it, I feel so guilty.
Oh no, you stole them. You just...
They were on the table. I feel shitty afterwards. That was a shitty thing to do. Don't ever steal free highlighters. Take one.
Repeat that sentence.
Don't.
Steal free highlighters. They were free! Why did you take more?
But the moral of the story is take one and leave one for the next person.
I think it was Tina. It was like, yeah, we just swiped them all into our purse.
Yeah, and there was another girl with us too. I forgot her name, but it was me, Tina, and another girl. And we ran, and then they came out, and they were like looking, and they were like, what's wrong with you guys?
But I didn't. I was in class.
You were in class.
That's
but
them.
I think we had to avoid that hallway.
Was that the... Let me see your phone. Was that the same day that we went upstairs to A building and then left? Mm-hmm. And I think you went first, and then I was second, and then Tina was right in front of me. And this guy comes up and tells Tina like, "Hey," and Tina was like had her phone out in her hand like this. Right, it's one of my favorite stories.
Oh,
I never forget this because I'm just like, that is amazing. So Tina had her phone in her hand and she was talking. I think she might have even been on the phone.
She might have be pretending to be on the phone.
And this dude's like, "Can I have your?" He just comes up to her, just bold as hell. He's like, "Can I have your number?" And without missing a beat, Tina goes, "I don't have a phone." Like the phone was in your hand. Just say no. Just say no.
Sometimes it's hard to say no because you don't want to hurt their feelings.
You think I don't have one? Hurts his feelings any less? You think that hurt his feelings any
maybe
less?
he didn't see that she was on her phone.
It was the most obvious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my gosh.
I died. I was like, it was so hard for me not to just bust out laughing because I was like, that is insane.
Oh my gosh.
That poor guy.
That poor guy.
That I've been rejected before. I've never felt rejection like that.
Oh my God.
If you're out there, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
She should have just said no. But it
Yeah.
was funny.
That was funny, but she should have just said no. But you know,
Oh,
you live and you learn, and she'll say no next time.
oh man. Those North Lake days were great though. And
Yeah.
you're going back there.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the staff.
I know. I'm gonna be staff. That's crazy. I know. But I'm excited. That's one thing I'm looking forward to next year is just working and just saving up money.
Going back to San Diego.
Oh, you're going back to San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the summer, right? Yeah, we want to go with you. We just don't know. I guess Nino just needs to figure out when. Because he has...
I told you the days.
Yeah. He has to figure out if he can get PTO.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, he's cool to drive. Yeah.
I'll send you the dates again because I already have the dates. It's based around mine.
Yeah, I'll
Comic-Con.
most likely be off because it's summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll see unless they want me to do a summer school. So I will see.
It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any resolutions besides working out? Because that's also mine. I wanna
Working out.
need to lose weight, get in shape, live longer.
Yeah, workout's a big one.
Start eating salads. I've started. I don't like it, but I have started eating salads. It's very painful.
I want to stream more.
Definitely want to film more as well. Yeah.
I want to do more content.
We've been good. This third week in a row we put out.
Yeah.
Fourth, we'll have one for next week too. So try to do it every week. I'd be very.
That's really good. Dang, I don't know. I feel like my life's boring.
Yeah. We're old now.
Yeah, it's like work out. Because we're old now. Because that's the only thing we can do is like work out and try to live longer.
That's it. Just prolong life.
We're not even that old, but we're just like.
I want to start traveling.
I know. Traveling sounds fun. I don't have any travel plans for next year.
I don't, except for San Diego. I don't have any for next year either. But I really want to start going to. I want to go to Italy.
Oh yeah.
I want to spend 2 weeks in New Zealand, but that's probably going to be a few years from now.
I know. We wanted to do New Zealand for our honeymoon, but it was so expensive.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's save up.
And it's like almost like a 20-hour flight or something like that. I'm not going to go for a weekend. If I'm going, it has to be for like at least a week, if not 2.
Yeah.
And then while I'm there, I might as well go to Australia.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I want to go to Japan.
Yes, Japan's on my bucket list.
I want to go to New York. I've never been to New York.
You've never been to New York?
Never
I
been
go
to New
all
York.
the time because my family's there. My family's there.
Yeah, I really want to go to New York.
Tina's there too now. We can visit her.
I want to go to Jersey.
My family lives there too.
Yeah, you got family everywhere.
I went to Jersey Shore. We did the fist pumping.
She hung out with Snooki.
Hung out with Snooki, JWoww, Vinny.
You stiffed Angelina. You're like, I ain't talking to you.
Angelina's cool.
Called her a dirty little hamster.
She's cool. She's an EMT now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do they all live in San Diego now? Or do they all live in California?
They went on a trip. They went to a trip to San Diego.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
I still watch the show. Don't judge me.
I haven't watched it in a while, but the last time I saw, I thought they were in San Diego.
Yeah, they were there on vacation.
Okay.
So now the show's pretty much just about their lives,
And
and
their kids.
once a season or twice a season they go on vacation.
Oh, okay. So it's mainly about their kids now, right? Because most of them have kids.
Their kids are on the show, but it's not about their kids.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Honestly, the show is very much mostly about Angelina getting mad at someone and dealing with the fallout of her getting mad at someone until that gets resolved, and then it's Angelina getting mad at someone else. Really, bringing Angelina back to the show is the only thing that makes the show work.
Because Angelina gets mad.
Because all the conflicts are really about Angelina. Or Mike stirring the pot until people get mad at Angelina. It's pretty much all the show is now.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm like, I have only watched the first couple episodes of this last season.
Mm-hmm.
Ron and Sammy are coming back. Well, the season's already over, so it happened now. I don't know what happened. Well, I'll get caught up.
Ron and Sam?
And they didn't know the other one was coming back.
What?
Because Angelina brought Sammy back and Mike is bringing Ron back.
Mm-hmm.
But no one talks to each other because they all want to surprise everybody.
Dang.
So eventually I'm going to get caught up and I'm excited for that episode.
I'm excited to see that.
Because you know that's going to be fireworks.
It's going to be fireworks. She's going to be like, what are you doing here?
Oh, man.
Dang.
But I do want to start going places.
Same.
I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to like Cancun.
Oh yeah, Mexico is so great.
My cousin went there last year on a solo trip to Cancun, and I was like, that sounds so much fun.
Yeah. Mexico, I will really highly recommend.
And now I got to go to Miami and stay on the beach, but not go to the beach. Just stand there and be like, I can't go to you. Sorry. It's not what you're for. But I'm spending thousands to stay next to you. But I won't go to you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense.
You can go to Miami without going to the beach.
But you stayed at the beach. That's the part.
I know. But we went to the restaurants like on near the beach.
And
So I
those were
didn't
good?
I didn't even see. Well, I did see the sand, but I didn't see the ocean. Well, no, I did see the ocean. Okay.
On that note, Jonathan,
I'm Zelda.
give us legends and go to the beach.
Go to the beach.